Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Edna, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today has been a little busy, just like I feel like the last few weeks. So I decided to just sit down, talk to you, give you a little bit of a story time, some chisme, some drama. And before it gets too late, I need to eat. So let's just do a mukbang. I have a salad here from Pollo Loco. I do have some grapes también that'll serve as my dessert. And I asked them for ice. I have no shame, but when we went to Costco, the bags of ice at Costco are just humongous. So I asked them for a cup of ice, and I just put my zero sugar Canada Dry in here, which if you guys haven't tried, highly recommend. But let's go in. Even though I do think they messed up my salad, I don't think this is what I usually get, because what I usually get tiene like rice and beans abajo. But I will say the other one only has lettuce, and this has like some spinach and some lettuce and tomatoes and whatnot. So it's okay. It's okay. We will make do. I'm trying not to stress about the little things. To be honest, if I'm in a grumpy mood and my food order is messed up, I'm pissed. So, and I'm sure you guys can relate. But to be honest, so much has been going on that I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress over this, and it's still gonna be a yummy salad. Les voy a contar some chisme. It's like a little stressful. I went with two family members, to go look at a house. Can you guys believe that? Like, to buy a house. Girl. Y se hizo un drama. Oh, it has avocado, thank God. Mind you, if it had the beans and the rice, it would be so much better. But yeah, we went to go look at a house here in San Jose. Guess how much it was? It was $858,000. $858. That's freaking crazy. No, ma'am. Mind you, las casas aquí están caras. We all know that. But this one was ugly. Oh, God. It was over 100 years old. It was ugly. No me gustó para nada. And this was... I'll backtrack and give you guys a little bit of what was going on. So, basically, two family members would co-sign. Me, someone else. And then another family member would put down the down payment. As you can already see, there's so many holes for it to get messy. But I'm like, you know what, somos familia, like, we got this. But I went in being like, I'm probably not gonna do it. But once I was there, I was like, you know what, it's family, like, we should do it. But there was a lot of stuff that went down that I was like, I'm not doing this. Let's call the two people that went with me Tom and Jerry. So I went with Tom and Jerry, and I took time out of my day, like 3 hours, to get them there. Talk to the real estate agent. Mind you, I learned a lot, so it was helpful. I learned that for that house specifically, they're recommending a 10% down payment, which is about $90,000. I know, girl, that's a lot of money. But mind you, it didn't faze me, because I'm like, that's not my money. That's not my down payment money, so whatever. Like, I'm not putting that. And then they explained that there's like another $10,000 for, you know, like paperwork fees and this and that, and like just closing costs, I guess. And then I asked about student loans, because I'm like, well, you know, I still have some debt and this and that. And they were like, oh no, we understand that you guys, that people go to school and there's, you know, a debt that comes with that. And I was shocked with that, to be honest. Mind you, I'm sure that to an extent it does matter. But he said it didn't matter. So I was like, okay. He was like very straight up, like he straight up asked, like, how much do you make? How much does your other family member make? And bam, bam, bam. And right there in the moment, he's like, oh yeah, you guys qualify, and there's like special programs, and there's this and there's that. But there's a down payment, and it's $90K. I didn't like the house for various reasons. One, it was too small. It was a 2-bedroom house with 2 baths. You're telling me that this is almost $900,000 and it's only 2 beds and 2 baths? Girl, it had a little office and it had a studio in the back, but I'm here in the east side, and a house for that price, te damos 5 cuartos. Like, come on. So this place was in an industrial zone, and that kind of matters because Tom wants Jerry to be able to sell things. Since it's an industrial zone, they'd be able to like have a business there and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, this is the first I hear of this. I thought this was a house like for family, you know, maybe not my family, but maybe their family, I don't know. And they were like, oh no, this and that, like it's a great location, great this, great that. I personally didn't think it was great location. I felt like it was a lot of businesses. There was an empty lot where the condos were going to be in, and the real estate agent was like, you know, this property will go up in price in the future. And I don't know, but I didn't want to count on that. And not just that, la casa estaba viejita, not cuidada, like it wasn't taken care of, and it was run down. You could tell it was over 100 years old. You know, it was intense. So I was trying to figure out a way to back out of this. I could say no, but there's, I don't know how many of you will get me when it comes to your first generation. You know, your family immigrated, your aunts, your parents, your uncles, the cousins, todos, and everyone came here for a better life, and they sacrificed a lot. And you know, it's literally not just your parents, it's the whole family. And so sometimes there's like a guilt associated with like helping someone or like doing this or doing that. But if it's not gonna be a good move, I'm not gonna do it, no matter who it is. So I know that I could legit have said like, nah, I'm not doing this, but I felt a little guilty. So I was like, oh well, you know, Tom had just bought a few things and basically messed with his savings account. So I said that, I'm like, well, you didn't really need that, but now like you don't have enough money for the down payment. They had a good chunk, like almost all of it, but not enough. And so Tom quickly switched up on me and started fat shaming me. ¿Pueden creer? I'm over here going and trying to do them a favor, and they're gonna and people are gonna start like messing with my weight and with my life and with my finances and with all kinds of shit. No, ma'am. No. No, sir, I'm not doing that. The next day there was another huge argument because I spilled salsa on my jeans, and these are my cute jeans. And you know what? It's bad luck because it's on me, because I never wear jeans when I'm filming videos. I'm always wearing PJs or like shorts or something. And the day that I'm like, let me just leave my jeans on, that's fine, is the day that I spill all over. But the point, you guys, is that there was another huge argument the next day. I think there was resentment because I basically pulled out of doing them a favor. Right? And mind you, this could be anyone in the family, and this isn't the first time that family has asked me to co-sign. I've been asked by different family members in the past to co-sign, but I've always just had the excuse that I'm in school and I'm not working and I don't have an income to like back me up. But now I'm working. Like now I'm in a job that I couldn't get a house by myself, but I could definitely be a co-signer, and I would qualify. The second argument got really bad, and it was like not okay, and it left me really emotionally drained. Like it took me like a good day and a half to like really get past it, and then the whole weekend to like just get myself back together, like in a good place. Part of me was embarrassed because we were fighting in front of a family member. Another part of me was like, people show their true colors when they don't get what they want. I'm not posting this video because I'm trying to air out dirty laundry, you know, because family is like so important and whatnot. But I'm doing it because I know that there's some of you that will be going through same situations, or have, whether it's to co-sign a house or whether it's something smaller to co-sign for a car, something that involves a big responsibility like finances. And I just want to put it out there that we don't owe anyone anything. No matter who they are or what they've done, no. Everyone has rights. Everyone can do whatever they want. And my personal opinion is that if you're in a good place and you can do it and you want to do it, then okay. I think things changed up for me. One, when I started getting the sense that things were being expected of me. And then the other, when I started getting like bullied and attacked for something I didn't want to do. Like, come on, bro, like you need to chill. So I essentially talked with a few friends of mine, but the one that has like the most training is one of my boos. She's a social worker, and she was like, honey boo boo, te tienes que salir, like this is not it. To an extent, you're complicit in this because you're staying in the situation and you're allowing yourself to be treated this way. And she's right. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have posted 2 apartment tours. There's a lot of arguing a veces where I am, and a lot of the times it comes down to very personal things about me, and no one should have the right to talk about me in that way. Like my weight, my dating life, my finances, that is all my personal shit. If I choose to share it, you can listen. But at the end of the day, it's still my business. I am aware that I'm a grown person. I can walk away at any time. And I also don't have to live here. Mind you, I did think I was going to live with family until the day I freaking married. But sometimes we gotta go. Our lease ends in December. I already talked to one of the family members here, and I was like, hey, I think I'm only gonna stick around till December. I don't think they believe me. That's the other thing. How many of you have faced family members that are so, ¿cómo se dice? Like, condescending, and they just don't believe you. They're like, no lo vas a hacer. Like, you're all talk, you're all talk. Watch me be all talk. I think a part of me wants to help my family, but the other part is very aware that me co-signing is a humongous deal. It's like it's a sacrifice. There's a few things that I really wanted to do, but to be honest, I think they're gonna have to wait, because I think the majority of my money should now start going towards saving to potentially move before December or right around December. And I really wanted to get a place on my own. Like, to be honest, that would be perfect, but that would be ideal. But if you know the prices around here, like, todo está carísimo, and maybe the best option would be for me to rent a room and have housemates. There are a lot of things I wanted to do. You know, I had already contacted a corgi breeder, and, you know, I was thinking for my birthday I was gonna get a corgi and things here and there. I'm gonna be building a computer soon, so, you know, different expenses. But now I'm like, no, I should not spend any of that money, because if I have to go, I have to go, and who knows how much a down payment will be, or, you know, just moving costs or buying furniture. I don't think I'll find something in the east side though, because do you guys remember, I vlogged about this I think, but I left my purse in my car for 5 minutes and someone stole my purse. It was so messed up. I love the east side. It'll forever hold a place in my heart, always be my home, but if I'm gonna be a woman living by myself, I think I prefer to move out of the east side. And another thing is that for a long time, I feel like I've always put people in front of me. And I think we're all grown, and it's time that we all put ourselves first. And that includes our mental health, that includes our physical health and our finances, and just being at peace, right? So to save my relationship with people and for my own mental sanity, I am gonna start looking. Mind you, our lease doesn't end until December, but the only way I see me staying is if family members went to therapy. It's not gonna happen. So I think if I want to maintain a relationship with people, I think I need to go. And I'm not gonna say, obviously I'm not gonna say who or what, but I think when you're grown and you are projecting so much negative energy and you're just bullying people, I do think there's something wrong. Like, if I can't help that person, then I need to remove myself from the situation, especially if I'm the target of their negativity. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna get my own place, but it's okay, you know, like baby steps here and there. And I could rent a room for a year or two, and who knows, maybe in that time I'll be able to save to buy something small, or I can just move to a nicer apartment. Because to be honest, I did fall in love with one. It's right across from City Hall. It's gorgeous, new construction, new everything, but they want $2,500 a month. And not just that, there's a $200 parking fee a month, and you have to pay extra if you have a pet, and it's just a hot mess. It's different when you live with family, you know, like I've never been late on anything, or I've never missed something, but you know, there's some flexibility. Like, there is a little bit of a safety net when you're with family. And I think people think when I say, oh, I live with family, this and that, they think I'm getting hooked up, like I'm not paying rent, maybe I'm just paying the bills. And I know people that are like that, and good for them, like lucky them, but that's not the case here. You know, we pay rent, like market value rent, and obviously there's hookups. Like, aside from rent, the only other thing I pay is internet, and that's it. And I know somewhere else I would be paying all the other utilities and this and that, but for myself I am paying a good chunk. I think I'm paying a fourth. I'm also down to move out of San Jose a little bit, like Milpitas or Fremont or something. That's essentially the Chisme, you guys. It has been intense for a while, and mind you, this is not the first time that someone in the family fat shames me. Like, it's not a lot of people in the family. I would say it's been 1 or 2 men that are in the family, and then 1 or 2 like family friends. Always guys though. It's like, bitch, please. Actually, no, there was a lady that lives with my tia that one time made a really rude joke about me fitting in Carlitos, and I was shook when she said that to me. I was like, lady, That's fucked up. I think sometimes people want to talk shit, but they don't have any ammo on you, and they're gonna go to the easiest thing. And if that's attacking me for being fat, that's on them. Like, that does not reflect anything on me. I do want to lose weight, but I want to lose it for me. I'm not trying to lose weight for them. Like, they can go suck it, because nah, I'm at peace. Like, I'm happy. But I do think that sometimes when there's certain arguments, I think my anger is triggered, and I just don't want to live a life like that where it's emotionally draining when I come home, if that makes any sense. And if any of you are going through that, I send you all my love, all the good energy. You'll be in my prayers, but stay strong and always focus on yourself. Like, you can't handle other people's demons. You don't have to. It is not your job. We are all grown. So if you're in that position, I would say get out of it in whatever ways you can, even if that means you go outside for walks and you're not interacting with that person, or if you're able to move, or, you know, whatever you gotta do, go to therapy, anything to be able to put yourself in a good place, because we all deserve to live happy, peaceful lives. And just because people have sacrificed for us or given us a good life, it doesn't mean that you have to be shackled to anyone and tied to them because you're in debt to them. No. That is not it. And that mentality is so toxic. So just remember that things can always get better, and they will get better. Like, there's always a new day. So try to stay as positive as you can. And to be honest, I feel like I'm at a really good place because I kind of already made my decision, and I'm good. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day. Se me cuidan, por favor, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Baby, I've been thinking about ya and all the things you said that other night. I can't